the last day of March. Tomorrow's the 1st of April, so it's time for the April update. Now, I'm glad to see the back of March. It's not been a particularly good month. I've developed, I'm not sure whether I've got a problem with my left hip or if it's just sciatica, but my left leg is very sore and painful, and actually walking and standing is quite painful. If it continues for very much longer, I'm going to have to try and see the GP, which is difficult these days because my GP is not seeing anybody face to face. It's telephone conversations only, and I can't point out to him on the telephone where the pain is. So the sooner the GPs get back to working properly again, the better. I've got no objection to nurses and doctors in hospital having a pay rise, but I certainly wouldn't give one to GPs at the moment because they're not doing the job. Anyway, enough ranting about that. So that's a problem. And then just the other day, I had a little accident in the car. I was reversing out of the garage. I thought there was a space behind me big enough for me to reverse into, but unfortunately it wasn't. So I actually managed to crash into my neighbour's car, causing some scratching and a dent on her car, but she was very good about it. I apologised profusely, and said, of course I'll cover the damage. Oh, don't worry about that, she said. It's an old car, it had plenty of scratches on it anyway, and it does have a dent on the other side, so the dent you've just made will match up with it. So she says, don't worry about it, I'm not particularly bothered. So that was good. But of course I did cause some damage to my own car, which now needs a new rear light. So I'll have to take that into the garage next week to have a new light unit fitted at the back of the car. So all in all, not been a particularly good month. You may recall that in my last update at the beginning of March, I did say that I had lost a little bit of weight, which I had. I'd been averaging before that about 203 pounds, and I dropped down to 196. Well, one good thing that's happened is that I have managed to gain a little bit of that back, and when I weighed myself last night before getting into bed, I was up at 200 pounds. So that's good. So hopefully that rise will continue. And the other good bit of news is that tomorrow, April the 1st, I shall be getting my second COVID vaccine jab, which means that in 2 or 3 weeks' time I should have about 90% protection. So that's good. So once the restrictions are lifted, I will be able to hopefully start meeting up with people again. So John S., if you're watching this, still looking forward to meeting up with you for some belly rubs and some belly worship and belt worship. The belly is about the same as it was last month. I'll just undo the shirt. It's a beautiful morning here today, a beautiful spring morning. It's actually, the sun is very warm. Sadly, according to the forecast, it's not going to last. Today's Wednesday, but by Saturday they're forecasting it to be very cold with possible snow showers. That's great, isn't it? Seeing as it's Easter weekend. and because although the restrictions have been lifted slightly, it means people will not be able to particularly enjoy the warm sunshine that we're having today at the Easter weekend. It's a bit jiggly, needs to be firmer, but I'm quite happy with this as it is. Now, a couple of weeks ago I did make a short video of me eating a couple of jam and cream donuts, to which I've become quite addicted actually. I was quite disappointed this week. I ordered them on my grocery order, but when the order arrived, the jam and cream donuts were out of stock. So they sent instead a rather large vanilla cream sponge. So I demolished half of that yesterday, and I shall demolish the second half this afternoon. But I'm disappointed because I haven't got the jam and cream donuts this week. Any road up, I shall add that little video I made of me stuffing my face with donuts to the end of this video, so there'll be a little bit extra on the end. So that's about it for this month. As I say, I'm now back up to £200, which is good, and hopefully over the next month, by the time I do the next update at the end of April, beginning of May, hopefully I might have managed to put on a bit more, which would be good. I would certainly not object to that. So there we are for the time being, and don't forget, at the end of this this video there will be the little extra one of me eating the donuts, which I hope you will like. I certainly enjoyed eating the donuts. So that's it for this month, and all being well, and assuming that my leg doesn't get any worse, I shall be back next month with another update, with hopefully a little bit more to report. But as I say, I'm looking forward tomorrow to receiving my second COVID vaccine jab, which will give me more protection than I have at the moment. So thanks for watching, and bye for now, and more coming up in just a second. delicious. I was going to keep the second one at tea time, but they're very Moorish, so they can have it now. Sorry, I was just checking to make sure that it was recording there. And happily it is. Oh dear, dropped a bit of cream. Can't have that. There we are. Retrieved it. I thought I'd better have some background music on, because it's difficult to talk when you're stuffing your face with jam and cream doughnut. The background music, incidentally, was from a compilation called High Life. And surely there can be no higher life than stuffing your face with jam and cream donuts. They were scrumptious, delicious. Now I'll sit back for a little while and decide what I'm going to have for my tea in about an hour's time.